Hi, today I'm going to talk about dirty little secrets. Dirty little secrets about what else? Money. And what does money mean to a lot of different people? It means success or power or love. And it really influences relationships. So today, what I wanted to talk about is when that influence turns to the dark side. What happens? And what does it really mean? So I'm sure you've all heard in recent stories and TV shows and everything else, the term financial infidelity. So financial infidelity is the act of secret spending, secret borrowing, secret gifting, hiding money, and in the worst situation, using it to control your partner. It's important because it really covers a huge range of different kinds of actions, right? So it could be something as simple as misbehavior about money. Like if I bought a pair of shoes and hid it in the closet and didn't share how much it was for a long period of time, to gambling away your IRA for your life savings. So it could be misbehavior. The next step, level up, is deception. And really your dark place is going to be abuse. It tends to affect young and old all alike, doesn't care what generation you're from. And technology, unfortunately, has made this so much easier to perpetrate against victims. Financial infidelity is a big problem in our society because it stresses and inflicts higher levels of conflict in relationships, and it leads to less marital satisfaction. And most importantly, there's always a loss of intimacy and trust in a partner that you suspect has just conducted some form of financial infidelity. Now, according to a Pew Research study, guess how many of us commit secrecy of spending money or gifting money or borrowing money? 41% of the US population has done at some point in time something secret with money. Is it bad? No, not all the time, but some of the time. It's terrible. So the major offenses that lead to the terrible side of this include addictions or mental illness, revenge, and self-preservation. What do I mean by self-preservation? I mean that the means justifies the end, no matter how it happens. There are many stories I have to share with you, and they include, for example, the spouse who found out her husband had gambled away their entire life savings, including their marital home. And the remedy was we actually did a postnuptial agreement where it was specific to him replenishing their savings, and it was specific to her having first rights to any remaining assets if they ever did divorce. And they worked out their relationship. The second story was one where a husband lent his name and guaranteed all assets and borrowing and spending for a girlfriend without, obviously, the acknowledgement of his wife. And when it was found out all of the assets had been dissipated, there was no reconciliation, and there was really nothing left to do. So they ended up in a divorce. And the third one that's really pretty traumatic is when there was abusive control where a partner was made to forfeit all of her earnings, all of her savings, and be under tight control of a partner who then took that money and used it for his own family and relatives. Forms of financial infidelity cross the map in terms of their impact and their severity. The flags that you need to look at are three major flags: loss of communication with the partner, money's missing, mail's missing, things don't come the way they used to come, and secondly, changes in behavior. That can be absolutely and fairly dramatic. I would suggest that the way you counter these risks, and it happens when there's a perception of opportunity, and it will go on for as long as you allow it to go on, are the following remedies. 1, stay on top of your finances, know what they are, and don't give access to anyone about them. 2, make sure lines of communication stay open so that if you suspect there's a change in that, you address it promptly. And thirdly, I would tell you that if there really is nothing to be done where you can connect with this partner that you suspect, put an end to it pretty quickly. The losses will overpower you. So financial infidelity is not for the faint at heart, and it is a degree of severity of financial secrecy. And if you determine that it exists, do something about it. And you can reach me at lily@wealthprotectionmanagement.com. And I am the president of Wealth Protection Management, 203-622-4911.